Hey, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, first impressions, and I guess a review of the Beard Club's Advanced Growth Kit. So I got this from the Beard Club at thebeardclub.com, and I've been looking at it for a while, years probably. I've seen ads for it, and I've been interested in it, and I finally decided to do it. I bought it for myself. It was on like Black Friday sale, but today's actually New Year's Day. Happy New Year. And it's $68 right now. And as part of the thing, they do like a monthly thing where they send you the stuff every month. So I'm just going to open this up. We're going to look at everything that it includes. And then I'm going to take a shower because I haven't washed my beard or done anything with it today. So this is what my beard looks like today. And I will probably be doing some updates in months to come to see how this actually works and if it's worth it. So we'll see. So first, yes, let's look at my beard before I get into it. You can see here, I have an okay beard, not super great, but I do not grow any hair on my neck right here. There's a big patch right here. It's kind of hard to see that, but there's a big hole right here. I don't grow any hair. And then I grow a little bit right here, and I grow some on this side, but I don't grow any right in the middle here. And then when I get over to this side, I don't grow any in this whole section. It's really thin right here. And then this section's really thin. And I also have a really thin spot right in here. So it's very thin and uneven, and when you can't really see it, but it's grown out pretty long. It's all cut to the same length, but there's none like right here because it just doesn't grow in there. So I'm really interested to see if this is actually going to work to help me have a thicker beard. So let's open up the box. Ta-da! Let's get rid of that stuff. See what we got here. All right, first thing I pulled out is growth oil. Second thing is growth vitamin spray. Next, I've got beard shampoo. Then we've got growth vitamins. A beard brush. Nice. And last is the Derma Roller, which I'm really intrigued by this. I'm going to open up this roller real quick. It's got a little case on it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a magnetic case. That's kind of cool. It's got little spikies on it. Hopefully you can see that, but it is got all these little spikes on it. It's pretty neat looking. So you're supposed to roll that on your face. There's a little instruction booklet that came with it, so let's check that out. The first thing it says at the top of the booklet, we're not going to do this more than twice weekly. Your skin must fully heal between sessions. All right, you hear that? Not more than twice weekly. All right, so here's what it says for this thing. Cleanse your skin. So we're going to do that with the beard shampoo. Then sanitize the roller with the Derma Roller sanitizer, which I don't have. They didn't include, so I don't have a sanitizer. But it says to wash it with water afterwards. So I guess I will put some soap on it and then rinse it off real good. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to sanitize it. Treat the desired area. So identify the desired area to treat and be sure to avoid sensitive areas, including near your eyes. Vertical passes, lifting the roller head away from your skin after each pass. Roll the desired area vertically 6 times, applying moderate pressure. Horizontal passes, lifting the roller head away from your skin each time. Roll the desired area horizontally 6 times, applying moderate pressure. This is weird. Then you have to rinse and let it heal. After completing the passes, rinse the treated area with water. Steer clear of anything that might irritate the skin until it has a chance to fully heal, especially within the first 24 hours following treatment. Irritants can include cosmetic products, swimming pools, saunas, and situations where you may sweat heavily. Then you have to sanitize the roller like we did at the beginning. But again, they didn't send sanitizer, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Warning, using the Derma Roller more frequently than recommended can cause skin irritation and even scarring. Failing to properly clean the unit before its use can cause infection. If skin irritation persists, you should see a dermatologist. And it also tells you that you can clean it by putting this in a cup of soapy water and swirling it around. So I'm going to have to look on their website for sanitizer. Let me look right now. All right, so on their website, they don't even sell the sanitizer. So I'm not sure why it says to use their sanitizer and they don't sell it on the website. That's a little sketchy. All right, so I'm gonna go take a shower and use this beard shampoo, and I'm not bringing you with me. I will come back in a second and let you know how it is. All right, I just got out of the shower and I really like the beard shampoo. I like the way it smells. It has kind of like a conditioner type feel to it, so it's a little, not slimy, but it leaves your hair feeling conditioned, not dry and scratchy. It feels nice. So I like that. All right, so now that it's clean, I'm gonna try out the Derma Roller. So I assume this is easiest to do in a mirror, but I'm gonna try to just do it here. See what it feels like. Not bad. Oh, I'm supposed to clean it. Let me go clean it off and I'll give it a try. You just kind of do that. So I'm gonna go do that in the mirror. I'll be right back. All right, so I just did the roller. I will say it is kind of hard to do. You're supposed to do 6 times in one area, and it was hard to do 6 times and then move to another area right next to it and know that I wasn't hitting the same spot again. So, you know, like I tried to do like this patch here, but then I did underneath a whole bunch, and I was like, oh, well, I did that spot 12 times, and if I like went over it again, I could have done one little area like 50 times. So it's tricky to only do it 6 times. I don't know. But I did the best I could in all of my spots that are not growing in. And I rinsed it off. Now I'm going to stick it back in the little case here. Gotcha, like that. So there's little feet on it. They go on the bottom side. It's a little confusing. It only fits one way. And I'm going to reach out to the Beard Club and ask about the sanitizer, because in the directions it says you can get an infection without it, but on their website they don't even sell it. So I got to see what that's all about. The other thing that's hard is in the spots where it's thicker, you can't really feel it. It doesn't like hurt, but you can feel the little needles prickling you in the lighter spots, or especially down here where it's like no hair. I could definitely feel it. And then in the spots where it like bled into some of the areas that was thick, then I couldn't feel it. It felt like it wasn't doing anything, like it couldn't get through the hair. I even tried up here just to see what would happen, and I was like, I don't even think it's touching my skin. So if you already have like long hair, I don't think this is really gonna work. I think it would work really well if you just shaved and then used this, but it's kind of hard to use when you already have kind of a beard going. All right, so the next thing is the growth vitamin spray and the growth oil. And it doesn't say on either one of these which to use first. So if you know in the comments, let me know down in the comments. I don't know. They both say that you can use them multiple times a day, so I don't know if it's like you use one after you take a shower and then like a couple hours later you use the other one, or you're supposed to use them both at the same time. If that was the case, I don't understand why it's not just one product, the vitamins and the oil in one. So that's very confusing. I wish there was a little bit more instructions, considering this is a kit that came as like a hair growth kit. I wish there was some sort of instructions with it, because there's not. It's just a box full of cardboard and then the products themselves. So I think the Beard Club could do a little better with that. So I guess since I don't know, I'm going to go with the vitamin spray first and then the growth oil. I don't really know. And then I guess I'm going to have to try to remember throughout the day to add one or the other on, just to kind of keep it going. So we'll see. I will let you know what I think about these in a second. All right, so I went with the vitamin spray first, and I just put it on and started rubbing it in. And it's, first of all, you have to be careful when you're spraying it because it has a very wide spray. So I had it pretty close, but it was still spraying me like down here and like almost in my eyes. So you have to be very careful. Don't spray it too far away. Keep it as close as you can. And it's pretty much dry already. Like I just started rubbing it in and really kind of like getting it everywhere, moving it around. So I think it is the right thing for me to put the spray on first, and then the oil will be the after thing. So anyway, I got it on everywhere. I even put it down on my neck where I was spraying just because it's this vitamin spray. So I was, I want it to grow down here. So I put it down there. I made sure to like really work it in everywhere, down into the roots and everything. So like I said, it's pretty much dry, and it's only been a couple minutes tops since I sprayed it on. So now time for the growth oil. All right, just did the growth oil, and I forgot, I wanted to say that the smell of this wasn't bad or anything. It didn't really smell like much, but as soon as I did the growth oil, I'm not really a huge fan of the smell of this stuff. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a burning something. I don't really know how to describe it. Don't love the smell of the growth oil that's now in my beard, and I'm gonna have to smell. But it is what it is. Now, before finding this product, I've been using Mountaineer brand's oil for the last year or so, and I've been okay with it. It doesn't smell bad. The only thing I didn't really like about it was it left my beard feeling really oily and greasy. So it was hard to not put too much on, and that was basically my only downside to that, was it just felt too oily and greasy. It even looked like wet and oily. Now, the problem with applying this growth oil is I noticed when you open this, it's just a jar that's wide open on the top, and this is like a liquid. So if you can't just like pour out a little bit, whereas with this one, there was like a plastic thing in there with just a hole, so you could apply however much you wanted. With this, that's not an option. You can't pour it out, or you just pour out oil all over the place. So what I did was I opened the top, I put my hand on it and flipped it over and flipped it back, and it put a little dime size amount, which is actually what it says to do. It says put a dime size amount into your palm. So that's what I did. I put it like that, and I flipped it over, flipped it back, and used that, and then put that in. Now, that soaked in super quick, so I did that 3 times just to get enough to get it throughout my whole beard. And what I noticed was my beard is not feeling as oily and greasy as it did with the Mountaineer brand. So that's good. But it got kind of like sticky feeling. It doesn't feel sticky now, but as I was putting it in and massaging it in, it started to feel a little sticky. So I guess that's probably normal. I don't know. This is just my experience, my first impressions based on all this stuff that I'm trying to share with you. So, all right, now we're down to the last 2 things. I gotta take the vitamins and brush the beard. The instructions say to take 2 capsules first thing in the morning or at night. Can be taken with or without meals. So I guess I'll just take 2. They smell funny. Ugh. And last but not least, the brush. Now, if you have longer hair, you probably want to get yourself a wooden comb. The Beard Club does sell wooden combs. They're nice. I got this one. This is Viking Revolution, another beard brand. What I like about this one is it has the fine teeth as well as the wide teeth. So I usually just use the wide teeth. And what this does is it helps get any knots out of my beard. And see, like down here, it gets a little knotty. So that just gets the knots out. And then the brush does a nice job of cleaning it up, making it all look nice and smooth. But then as you use the brush more and more, the oils kind of soak into the brush too. And you just kind of like help move that oil around and really get on all the individual hairs. And it feels good too, to be honest. It feels really good. There we go. All right, I'm all groomed up and ready to take on the day. Let me give you my final first impressions. I really did like the shampoo. I thought it smelled great. And this was actually my favorite part out of the whole thing, was the shampoo. As far as the roller goes, the fact that the instructions said to use the sanitizer, but then they don't even sell a sanitizer for it, that was a little, didn't like that. Other than that, I guess it was easy to use. Time will tell if it actually does anything. Interested to see. As I mentioned before, I wish that there was some paperwork that came with this that said how to do all this and what the proper order is of things. I think I did the order right, but you could technically do this the other way around, and it doesn't really matter. Don't love the smell of the growth oil. The brush is nice. I have one that is actually softer than this. That's another brand. but I don't know if softer is better. So it is what it is. It's a boar bristle brush, and it worked for my beard, so did okay. And the vitamins, you know, I won't know for sure if these are actually working or not. That's the funny thing about vitamins. You don't really know if they're actually doing anything. And my final thought is this package is not bad. It's not expensive or anything like that. But I do think that the monthly thing that I signed up for is a little pricey. They're going to send me more of these every month, and I have a hard time believing that I'm going to go through what I've got from the previous month. So I think after a few months, I'm probably going to have to turn that off because I'm just going to have a plethora of oils that I can't use up. So, in fact, they already sent me my next one, and I just started this one, and they already sent me the next one because it's been over a month since I ordered this, and I was waiting till New Year's Day to start, yada, yada, yada. So, anyway, that was a long story, and there's no way to shorten it. If you like this video, you got anything out of it, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below. And if you want to keep up to date on my beard journey, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell right next to that subscribe button, and change that to all. That way you'll be notified when I release new videos about my beard and other things, because I do a lot more than just beard stuff on this channel. So check out some of my other videos. I'll put some links down below. Speaking of other videos, you can check out a couple right here or click the subscribe button below me. And I want to give a big shout out to my top patrons on Patreon, Kate Ramoney, Trisha Wagner, and Diana Markowitz. Thank you so much. Check the link if you want to join my Patreon. Have a great day. See you on the next video.